children. Good afternoon. On the last turn, I have taken in grammar section. The topic was noun, and today we have learned so many things that basically we have two types of nouns, countable and uncountable. Then how to identify them, and after that two categories like abstract noun and another noun was there. You remember what was that? So for that you have to see my video once more. Now another very important aspect of grammar is that verb. Most of the time when you people write or attempt answers, in the beginning you simply commit mistakes when putting verbs. So what I feel that let me take verbs under parts of speech in order to make you understand that verbs are very important. This is very important organ of any sentence. It is as similar as a heart in a human body. If your verb is okay, that means your sentence is okay, almost okay. Because under grammar section, what we teachers prefer to check verb form especially while going through any piece of your writing. So verbs are very important for you, and this is one of the parts of speech in English grammar. So let me take, because in the beginning we have talked about sentences. So after sentences, it is the tenses which are very important. And tenses come under verbs. So let us discuss about it. The most important word in a sentence is the verb. And if I ask what is the verb, you will reply that whatever action word that is available in the sentence, that is a verb. A verb means an action word in a particular sentence. We cannot have a sentence, without a finite or main verb. When we say finite, that means we are talking about all the tenses, present, past and future, and their subparts. Like in present we have present simple, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous, likewise in past and in future. These are all known as finite forms of verb. Also, they are considered main verbs actually. Now, groups of words without a main verb seem incomplete. You keep on writing, keep on putting words and words, groups of words, but it is incomplete unless it gets a verb. What you have written, what you are writing, that is wrong if it does not contain a verb, or if you have chosen a wrong form of verb, then your sentence is wrong, because then it becomes meaningless. And the first and foremost condition of writing English is that whatever you are writing, whatever you are reading, that must be meaningful. If it gives us a meaning, then it is something in English. It is known as something in English. It is English until it follows verbs, forms of verbs, and until it is meaningful. To make a sentence meaningful, you need to have a verb, definitely, in any of the subjects, sentences. And in the beginning, I've also told you about the structure of English, that it is based on subject plus verb plus object. If you consider these things, then under subject we have seen nouns, and pronouns are the words that replace noun, that you can understand. So subject part we have done, and now we are doing the verb part. And if in a sentence we correctly put a verb for a subject, then it is going to be a meaningful sentence. If I give you an example like the man and his wife, if I keep on saying, or suppose my first sentence is like this, the man and his wife, then here we do not have any verb. There is no verb in this sentence. Again, if I say the people gathered together to celebrate their victory, yes, we have a verb in this sentence. Again, if I say the soldiers having worked all night, we do not have verb here, verbless sentence. Again, if I say the chief guest gave away the awards, so yes, we have a verb here. So we can understand that without a main verb, like in example 1, as I said, the man and his wife, we do not have any main subject or any main verb or any kind of verb. That's why we were not able to get the meaning of that sentence. But when I say, the chief guest gave away the awards, so there we have a main verb, gave. So that becomes meaningful. After this, I would give you some activities through WhatsApp, and you can complete this there in that way. So verbs are basically action words. They are known. They are supposed to have some actions in it, and a verb is considered to have two forms: a main verb and a helping verb. In any of a sentence, you are going to have a main verb for sure. But as far as helping verbs are concerned, that depends. Helping verb depends. But in a sentence, we have a definite main verb or finite form of verb, and they come through tenses. When I say go, so G-O, go, this word it's a verb, okay, and this has got two forms also, like we have past form in the past simple, go, went, gone. But then when we are using it in a different way, suppose in continuous, when we are using a sentence, present continuous, then there we make it ing form. Go becomes going, go becomes going, and then there we are putting also is am are accordingly, according to the subject. Like he is going to market. So is there a verb, but it is a helping verb. So is, am, are, was, were, has, have, they are known as helping verbs. And with them, there goes the main verb. Right? So, after I have taken this topic intentionally because if you want to improve your writing means not handwriting. I mean, how to develop a para, how to write an article, how to write a letter, how to write a short paragraph. So there you need these things. And they are noun, that means subject, and then verb, that means main verb or helping verb. And just after, if you are able to connect them correctly, if you are able to put the right helping verb with the right subject or pronoun, then you will be able to write a sentence. Because then it would be considered as grammatically correct. After that, you can have some mistakes, but then that mistakes may be related to spellings or some prepositional mistakes, maybe some mistakes related to punctuation and all. So, but severe mistake or the severe punishment that the student gets, that is for verbs. So for that, in order to make you understand subject and verb agreement, I have chosen this particular topic, verb, just after nouns. If I keep on saying noun and noun, then you have to understand that I'm talking about subject. Either subject or, I'm talking about subject, and in subject I'm talking about either noun or pronoun. So noun equals to subject, subject equals to noun or pronoun. Subject equals to noun or pronoun. And subject is important to begin a sentence. While writing a sentence, initially, most of the time, we begin with subject. We start with the noun, we start with the pronoun, that depends. And just after that, we have to take care of verbs, either helping verb or main verb. So we have to consider verbs. And once you are able to adjust, or once you are able to agree the subject and the verb, that means you are able to write a sentence. Once you start writing a sentence, that means you are able to express yourself. So, verb is very important for you people, and that is why intentionally I have chosen. I could have taken some other topics. We have so many parts of speech: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection. But then I have taken right now verbs. And in verbs, as I told you, that there are two kinds of verb, finite form of verb and non-finite forms of verb. In that section, I have decided to take up finite forms of verb. And in finite forms of verb, what do we have? We have all the tenses. If I ask, give me the present continuous form of go, then you're going to tell me is, am, are going. If I ask you, give me the past form of, or simple form of verb go, and obviously you will reply went. So likewise, this picture should be very clear in our mind. So that is why this is my appeal. You please try to identify nouns that we have already done, and now you can try for verbs. As far as verbs are concerned, they are very easy. I mean, it's very easy to identify a verb because verbs are known as action words. Like if I say he runs, so when we say run, that means that shows an action. One action is there in that word. So we can easily identify that this is a verb. So I'm trying to tell you about the subject-verb agreement, which is very important for future classes. And most probably, just after having one or two activities pertaining to verbs and nouns, I will take up subject-verb agreement, which is very important if you want to learn how to write. And when I say writing, that doesn't mean your handwriting. That means your ability to express yourself in form of certain meaningful sentences by creating a paragraph, by developing a short paragraph, by writing an essay, and so on and so forth. So in short, before I conclude, let me tell you that verbs are known as action words. It is one of the parts of speech, and this is very vital, very important, because we have to connect verbs with the subject, noun, either noun or pronoun. And once we are able to establish the relationship between subject and verb, then we can write anything in English. With this, thank you very much.